Hello everyone and welcome back to the techystack channel. So today we'll try to how to add the addition or subtraction with the help of Linq queries. So already I have used a couple of activities here. One is the read range activity, so which is used to read the data from the Excel file. And later I am declaring one variable, so DT account. You can declare whatever the variable it's line, and this is in the format of Excel data table itself. So when I go and check here variable type, so we can see this data account, it's a data table. Okay. Now we need to go inside of this. I mean, before moving this, I will show the input as well. So let me take this part. So this is the input. So when you check on this sheet one, so I have these two columns. So one is column one and column two. So what I'm expecting means here add the column name as sum. Okay. So this one, when you're adding the sum, you can use this invoke VBA code method, or you can drag the activity which we called add column. So as of now, I'm taking here as add column. So if you have want to add multiple columns, then you can use this for loop that. So you can go with this linguitis as well. So but as of now, I'm going with this add column data. So give this column name. My column name is sum. You can take capital or small, whatever it may be, and updating into the XLDP. Okay, now I got one extra column as well. So let me remove. Okay. So column one and two. Fine. So I'm going back to this code and I need to write a query. So here, first of all, as usual, what we want to, so we need to take this Excel data table as numerable. So from row in Excel DT as numerable. Okay. So if you want to do anything on the data table with the link queries, so we need to convert to the as numerable. So once this is done, so I want to add this sum na. So so we need to create declare one variable. Let sum. So sum is my variable. I mean, or else you can make it as column. Sum equals to. So what I want to add. So I have the two columns, column one and column two. So row of column one plus row of column two. So here it's caps lock now. So column two. So if you want, for example, if you have any doubts, sometimes when you check here, it's throwing error. So to try avoid that error, so you can just cint of. So just converting whatever the data into that to integer. So you can use this way, or else you can directly use that way. So before you need to check whether it is working with the normal row of column one. Fine. So if it is not working, then just cint of. You can do that. So it will work. Okay. After that, whatever the data is, again we are appending the data to the that Excel data table file. So copy to data table. So we need to do that. Select dot so data table Excel DT dot. So sometimes when you check here, sometimes the data will pop up here, like how your display is one. So sometimes it won't be pop up. So if it is not pop, then we need to write that. So Excel data table dot clone. So clone is used for getting that columns. So just it will use that columns dot rows dot add which column we need to add now. So we need to add that column. So as of now, I need three columns. So add row of column one, comma row of column two, and I need this sum as well. So here, whatever the data is in, it's updating. After entered that, we need to just copy to data table. Will be copy to data table. So still I have this error. So already I have this query built. Okay. Already I have built this query. Let me check what I missed here. Just click on that save and go to here. So maybe just missing out this something here. We'll check it. So can you separate with a statement from row column into of that? Mhm. Okay, maybe one extra space or something got missed. So we need to check that where it got missed exactly. So here open bracket, closed bracket, open and closed. So open and closed. This looks fine. Mm, dt dot clone clo. Okay, here clone is spelling clone, na? Clone. Let me check clone. clone clone dot rows dot add. So row of column one, row of column two, and I need this sum data dot to data table. Everything is correct only. Let me check. So here I missed one this closed bracket. So because of that it got error and might be missed here some comma as well. So I rectified that. So this is the final data. So now we'll save this and we'll run this. So what type of data it will occur. So first of all we'll check what is the input data table here. So after that whether it is adding that column or not. So once added that column, then finally we are checking whether it is adding the data or okay. So first of all, what we check? So we need to check original data table. So this is original data table which having two columns. Next, so whether that column is added or not. So it's added this column. So after that, we are providing this link query with the help of addition the two numbers. So now finally, I will check this DT account. So if you check here, 1 plus 1 is 2, 7 plus 14, 8 plus 8, 16. So it's done. So if you want to add one more extra, for example, just assume that you want to multiply that or might be you need to add. So what we need to do, I mean subtraction. So what we need to just come here and create one more new variable. Let this is subtraction. This should be yes. Okay, subtraction equals to just whatever the data is the top side is, just copy that as is the save, or else you can write this query of column one. Okay, instead of here plus, you can make it as minus cint of row of column two. Okay, here might be something it missed. Cint. Let me check. Okay, here one double quote got mixed. So we need to check. So while you're writing that query, you will get something if you missed like this. So it will throw some error. So we need to check that. So previous also I got the same. So I missed here one thing. So that's why it's not okay. So after this, you can just add here as sub. Okay, now it adding the two columns. So let me run this. Before running this, if I run directly, it will throw the error. So I will show that what error it will occur. So I will show that error as well. So if you want to add some extra things, so you can do that. Whatever the previous, we can add filters as well here. We can do whatever it may be. So when I run this, it will got this error. So why this error means if you say here input array is no longer than the number of columns. So basically, it when you check here, it has the three columns. When I check Excel data table, so it has the three columns. But the thing is, we are working on the four columns. So one extra column, which we call subs. So it got added, but in existing data table, it's not added properly. So you can use directly here, but sometimes when you this has a data, but it's not ready to append the data to the subs because extra column has not added. So that's why we need to use this add column data, or else you can use this VB code. So we have the activity which we called VB code is there, no? VB, VB code or invoke code. So in this invoke code, we can write this code as in a VB format. So you can use this one or you can use this one. Anything is fine. But I feel this one is a bit running fast. So now I will just stop this automation and copy. If you have multiple rows, so you can just whatever the rows I mean, whatever the column names are, the entire you can append into the one array, and you can loop it, and each thing every time it will change. So this is sums. So when I run now, so it will run the properly without any error because all respective fields or whatever the requirement data to that it got added. So let me run this now. So when I check now Excel data table, so I have this four columns, which I got out of four columns. But if you check here, a couple of these are empty. So those data will come down. So right now I will append this PT account. So when you check here columns sum, so this is a sum which performed earlier, and we have this minus 1 minus 1, 7 minus 1, 8 minus 0. So all the things will get 0. So this is a way how we can do the addition or subtraction. You can do multiple things, or else if you have some if conditions, you can apply this if conditions here. So we can do that.
If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, make sure to hit that like button, share with your friends, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to turn off notifications so you never miss an upload.